all concept related to routing. So now we will start building one app, and in that we will maintain all the interactions, and we will add some new features into it. That means we will learn some new topics related to React. With that app, we will try to integrate everything. So what we are going to build here is, so I will give you the overview of what we are going to build. Then we will start building. Okay. So what we are going to build is, so this is a to-do application. We'll create one to-do application. What is the concept here is, so in this application, user can register. So user can log in, and user have has a dashboard. User has a dashboard that displays all appointments. So user can view, filter, sort, add, edit, and delete appointments. User can perform all these. User can register, user can log in, user has a dashboard that displays all appointments. User can view, filter, sort, edit, delete the appointments. This is a to-do application we want. So here, how to maintain data? Actually, we can maintain data using real database that I will show you in another project, another application. Because here we are learning this application to learn all React concepts first. Once we finish learning that, then we can implement another application where we can use the real database. So in this, what we do, we will maintain data in local JSON file, and it will allow to insert, update, and all. We need APIs actually. So what we are going to do is, in this application, for this application, first data model, we will design the data model first. So what is the data we need? I hope you already know, to prepare a database for any project, we have database models. How many models will be there? 4 models will be there: conceptual model, physical model, logical model, entity model. That means in real time projects, in order to prepare a database for any project, we have to design data models. So I'm not going into database topic now. I'm just telling what is a model, because when you learn database, you will learn data models. That means data, how you design database. That means you are in a company, your job is to design database for a app. So how you will do? Will anybody sit beside you and tell that create this table, create this row? Then how you will design? Will they conduct one meeting and explain that today you have to create these tables? No. Then how you will design? So a document is given to you. And what is the document? Which is used by developer to design database. The document, I hope you know, it is called ER diagram. ER diagram, entity relationship diagram. By seeing the diagram, you have to design the data. And before ER diagram, so many will be there, levels. Generally, just roughly I will explain. To create any database, actually, we have conceptual model, we have physical model, we have logical model, and we have entity model. So to prepare any database, we need all these models: conceptual, physical, logical, and entity. Conceptual model means first what we do, our design technical team, what they do is they identify what are the modules that need data. That means in a project, there will be several modules, but every module doesn't need data. What are the modules that need data? So they will first prepare a list of them, and that is kept in one place, which we call as conceptual model. Conceptual model indicates what are the modules that need data. For example, user module, admin module, customer module. These are the modules that need data. Every module doesn't need data. We have to prepare the list of modules that need data. We call them as conceptual model. After that, after conceptual model is verified and it is reviewed by our team, we will design physical model. Physical model indicates in every module what data need to be stored. That means table name, field name, data type, these are all defined in physical model. After physical model is confirmed, then we will design logical model. In logical model, we decide relationships. Which table is related with which table? Relationships are defined in physical. After physical model is verified, logical model is verified. So we will prepare final ER model, entity model. In that table name, field name, relationship, everything will be there. That means database is designed according to which model? Entity model. So generally when you learn database, you will learn all this. Just overview I will give here. See, suppose I will show you how the data models may look like. Okay, you can see these are the data models, some example. This is conceptual model. Conceptual model means it shows what are the modules that need data. After preparing the conceptual model, once our review team says that this is fine, you can go forward, Then we will prepare physical model. Physical model contains table name, field name, data types. That means what fields you need in a table, what should be the data type. So all restrictions, everything you define in physical. Again, a review will happen. Our review team will verify that you are not missing any field, you are not adding extra field, you are not missing the data types. Once physical model is certified, then our team will prepare logical model. In logical model, we define relationship, primary key, foreign key. Once logical model is also certified, verified, then we will prepare entity model, table name, field name, relationships, and all. By seeing this, we have to design database. So what is the reference given to a developer who need to build database for a project? This is the reference. If you cannot understand this diagram, you are not a database developer. That means, what do you think database designing means? Somebody will teach you how to create database? No. They will just give you a diagram. According to that, you have to build. You need to understand the meaning of those lines. I hope you know one to one, one to many, many to many relationships, diagrams there. So a database developer in companies, he must be aware of this diagram because we build according to this. So I will give a simple model for that. Means what data, because ours is a small application, what we are going to do here, data model. So what is the data model is, I'm not giving all conceptual, physical and all, just simple one. So we need to maintain data related to this project. In that we need two details. One, users. So one is users. In that what we will do, we will have a user ID. It is a string. We'll have password, the username. This is also a string. User ID is unique ID, like your Gmail IDs, right? User ID, your username, password, just string, some email. These are enough. These are the details we want to maintain for user. Next, we are having, so this user ID is a primary key. In users table, it is the primary key. That means every user is unique with his ID. So what is the rule? If any user is registering, we need to check that the ID given to one user is not taken by another. We have to verify that because it is primary key. Next, we need appointments. And in this appointments, we will store all users' appointments. That means every appointment will have an ID. Appointment have an ID. Actually, we are now maintaining data in a JSON server. In JSON server, auto-generated IDs will be there. Later, we can create our own IDs. We can create our own IDs. Auto-generated ID will be there. So usually appointment ID is a number. It is a number. But in JSON server, auto-generated IDs are string. We will keep this, but we will use default, whatever default is there, because this we will do later in database. We will design that. Every appointment have an ID. Every appointment needs a title. Every appointment needs a description. And every appointment have a date. Every appointment is having date. Date is date type. And every appointment belong to one user. That means user ID. User ID is a string and it is a foreign key. Foreign key coming from which table? Users. It is coming from users. That means every appointment belongs to one user and every user have several appointments. So every user can have several appointments and every appointment belongs to an user. An appointment cannot belong to several users. Appointment is only for one user. So one to many and one to one. This kind of relationship it will maintain. That's enough. These two details are enough. That means for every appointment, we need ID, title, description, date, and user ID. And this is simple because next level we will design little complex, right? If you know basic, then you can do later complicated things. Okay, this is fine. Now what we will do? This data model is ready. So this for this we need to build the app. We need to build a complete React application which can manage data also locally. That means for APIs, how you interact with data? We interact with data with API. Will you create API? No. We will use existing API server, which is JSON server. In next project, I will show you we will create our own APIs also. We can design, but for that you need to learn some server technologies. But I will show you, you can practice, you can try that. Okay. So this data model is required for our project. Okay. Let's do this now. So what is our application? So let's set up React application. You need to set up the React application. We will do one thing. We will, because in our previous application, lot of settings, so many changes we have done, we will create a new app. So how to create a React application? First, create a new React application on your PC. So by name, we will give the name React to do. Just some name we will give. How to create an application? npm create create which app? Create React app. That is old, but the new one is we are using which bundler? Vite bundler. So at the net Vite slash latest at the net latest Vite at the net latest, right? And any app name, what is the app name? React to do. That is the application we need to do. So we can create with Webpack, we can create with Parcel. So many bundlers are there. We are using Vite bundler. And you know, so what is the language framework is React and variant is JavaScript. No? In the next project, we will use TypeScript. We will learn some basics of TypeScript and we will use TypeScript for the next project, little larger than what we are doing now. So create Vite latest and React to do. This is the application you need to create. Okay, after that, So open React to do in VS Code and install following libraries. Now, because it is a new one, what are the libraries? Currently, we are using Bootstrap. In the next level, I will show you how to use MUI, Material UI. We will use Material UI. But here, what are the libraries you need to install? NPM, install Bootstrap and Bootstrap icons. That is one. Save is common for all of them. Hyphen hyphen save. So install what else? We will install Axios for connecting with APIs. Formic for designing forms. Yup for validations. Moment for date library. React router DOM and React cookie. React router DOM, React cookies. Anything else? To communicate with API, Axios. To design forms, Formic. For validations, yep. For forms, you can try hook form also, React hook form, but Formic is enough. You can try any another. Moment is for date because we have appointment dates and React router DOM for navigations and cookie for authentication. Authenticating the route, React cookie. These are the libraries required. Okay, fine. One more is required for API, npm install JSON server. You have to install JSON server. You have to install JSON server. After that, we will make the database ready. That means nothing but just go to src folder, not src. Go to root folder and add. Root folder means main project folder, root folder, and add db.json. You have to add db.json. In that, we need an object. In that, two collections are required. Users is one collection. Appointments is another collection. You need users and appointments collection. In that data, we will decide because automatically data will be added according to our design. So in the design, you design a form and register user, his data will be stored. His detail will be stored. So now one more thing. So here we have to go to package.json and add what is that scripts. In scripts, you need to add what is the script npx, sorry, shortcut. In scripts, there are so many options. So we have to add API. Am I right? In the API, npx JSON server db.json and watch. This you need to set. so that you can start the API every time. Now, what are the API routes created? So, npm run API. What are the API routes created? I will show you the routes, what it creates. So, what are the API routes created? One is get. So, HTTP, no need to give full. I'll just give slash users. Am I right? What it and what is its URL? You know what is the URL? HTTP colon double slash 127.0.0.1 default. In that, get users. It is going to return all users. Get users slash ID. This is going to return specific user based on ID. Remember, in JSON server, every record will be generated with one ID. It is default available. We don't need that. So, but it is available. So just we need to know this. Another one, what is it? Get appointments. Get appointments slash ID. It will get specific appointment. These are get methods available. Post method users. This is to add a new user. That is adding new user. Post appointments. That is adding new appointment. We will test them. We will see how they are working, then we can implement them. So two post methods are required. For our project, we need two. And remember, this JSON server will create all these APIs for you. They are ready. You just use them. That means get, post, put, delete, all are ready. We need another one. What is it? So put appointment slash ID. This is nothing but it is going to update the appointment based on ID. Delete appointments slash ID. That is to remove that appointment based on ID. These are API routes, and these routes we don't need to design. Already they are present. We have to just use them. So get, post, put, and delete. All CRUD operations will be enabled. Users, I don't want to change anything, only appointments. And remember, whenever any user logs in, his appointments must be displayed in the dashboard. That's what we need to implement, right? These are all the API routes generated. Now for this, we need to build UI, user interface we need to create, right? Up to this, first everybody try, everybody, we will do that, right? Let's open your device. Everyone, you open your computers, and up to this, you finish and confirm once. Up to this, you do and confirm once, so that we can start building the UI. I will do on my machine also same. You do it already in notes you written. You do all that process. I'm just creating in my device. So I opened some location on my device and I need to create a React project. Which one you are connecting? This is okay. So I am creating a project in my device. What is it? NPM. We have create wait at the net latest React to do. That is the app React to do. Understood? And proceed. Yes. So it is React framework, JavaScript is the variant. Install, yes. It is installing everything. Anywhere in your PC, first you create the React application. After that, install, open that project location. Open that project in a separate folder. So after creating, open that project folder and install those libraries. It is installed successfully. Now I will stop this. Control C to stop. Open the folder separately. Open folder, and the project I created is my React projects are there. Yeah, this is the folder. Open the project folder separately. And here you have to open terminal and install all the libraries. You need to install all the libraries, right? Creating project, opening project is not a new thing. Already you done that now. Now, what are the libraries? npm install bootstrap, bootstrap icons, formic, yep, Axios, React router DOM, React cookie, moment, all in one line you can give. Hyphen, hyphen, save. Bootstrap, bootstrap icons, formic, yep, Axios, React router DOM, React cookie, moment. These all libraries I already given in the note now, right? These all libraries you install. So JSON server also I need to install. npm install JSON server. That's also you need to install. You can install in one line all of them. I missed it, so I am installing separately. Okay, next step what to do? After installing all these libraries, next step is go to add a new file db.json. In that, create one object. In that object, we need two collections. Users is one array, appointments is another array. You need to maintain these two, users and appointments. In the main folder db.json, in that keep an object with users and appointments. And next what to do in package JSON, you know. Go to package JSON, in the package JSON, in the scripts, we will add API, npx JSON server, db.json, and watch. This is the command you need to set up. Right. So that's the JSON server. Actually, you start JSON server. How to start the JSON server in the terminal? You have to run the command. The command is common. Every time npm run API. npm run API, it will start the command. It will start the API. npm run API. In the terminal, you can run this. And if you've done this, up to this, if you are successfully done, you download and install Postman debugger on your PC. You Google Postman debugger and download it and install it. Up to this, first you do. Postman debugger is for testing APIs, because from browser you can test only API get method. You cannot test post, put, delete methods. You cannot do. So what you have to do, you have to install that. Hmm. Open that project to do. Why you are opening here? You already created project now. You haven't created any proper project here. What is the project name? Why you done this? Here, uh, this is your file system. Here you create project np m create wheat at the net latest. You said react to do. That's what we done. JavaScript. Enter. It will install everything. And project will be created. After that, close and open in VS Code. Everyone finished installing these libraries and API started a Postman. That is Postman. Download and install. If you already installed, why you are installing again? If you already installed, why you are installing again? Huh? If you already have, leave it. Huh? You have to put a comma here, man. Uh, huh? You don't know how to write JSON and you are doing project in React. Huh? Huh? What is it? XSF router dome. Router dome, not React, route dome. It is spelling wrong. React router dome. Huh? Check the spellings of those libraries. Then everyone started this API. Project creation done. Installing libraries done. Huh? API started done. API should show those two routes. API is also working fine. Uh, you need to run from command prompt and you need to save this file. Any modification, control S save. Every modification should be saved and use better always your command prompt. Here use your command prompt. They run. npm run API. Enter. JSON server not installed. JSON server you not installed. You installed all the packages. Huh? First install all the packages. Where is db.json? Install JSON server. You are not installing JSON server. Where is your project? Which project? That is the project. No? You have to open that project separately. Done. JSON server is not there. What is the command you given here in package JSON? Install JSON server. You install, it will install as app. Root folder means project folder. What is your project folder? Open only that folder. Why you opened all these files? JSON means here you have to give a comma man after that. And this is your project folder. You have to open only that folder. Where is your folder? What is it? In that again, you created another folder. This is your project. Understood? Huh? Uh, Here you need to add db.json and everything. Postman debugger separate download will be there. App you download. Hmm? It will come. It is running on same number, na port number. Uh, Download and install. Huh? You installed Postman. Huh? Then wait for next. Okay. Wait for next. Next what? I am not. It's not done. Na? Others are doing, right? Uh, Not saving because it has some problems. Uh, Now check. Right? Everyone up to API done. Huh? Hmm. You are late. Create project first. Where is the project? You have to run from C drive or D drive, any location. Where is your project? Open command prompt. And here you create a project. All your projects are here. Huh? NPM create wait at the net latest. React to do. It will create. After that, open that folder. Project is created. Na? Any spelling wrong, it will not work. So you given a bootstrap spelling wrong. Check once. Already there installed it is. Okay. So after install installing, what we do is we need to test the API is working or not. Let's see how to test. What you have to do is once this is started, keep it running. Don't close. Now you need to open the separate debugger I asked you to install. Postman, you open Postman. This is Postman. When you open Postman, so in the Postman, these are all options. Yeah. You can observe, you will see by default, plus symbol. Click that plus symbol. Plus symbol means you are making a new request. Click that plus symbol and select the method. Currently, to get, we don't have any details. What you do, post method. Select the post method, enter URL. Remember, for this, the API should be running in the background. It is already running post. What is the URL? http colon double slash 127001 colon. What is the port number? 3000 slash. We have users. That is for registering a new user, adding a new user into database. For that, which method you have to do? Post. What is the URL? This one. And to post the data, we need some data to submit. What you do, go to body. In the body, there is a body category. Go to body. In the body category, you select raw. There is raw data. So in the raw, you mentioned what is the data. As an object, you mention. Later, we will see other details. As an object, you mention what is the key we are expecting. So key is what? User underscore ID. User ID is some John 1 2 something. Another one is username. Username is some John. Another one is password. John at the net 123. Email. Then John at the net some gmail.com, like this. After entering the data, you need to send the data. You need to send the data. So it is having some problem name. Acha. This is keys. It is expecting JSON form. Okay. JSON means key and value must be, key must be string. Value can be any type, but values are string. All the keys are string, right? User ID, username, password, email. That is the data, and you click on send. Use, and it is a JSON type data you need to enter. In the body, you have to select which one, raw. And there you enter this data and click on send. And observe in your db.json, data is added. Go to your VS Code project and see the db.json. In the data is added. You observe one user details are added here. Understood? The user details are automatically added here. Use that means your API is perfectly working. Okay, now. So similarly, this is enough. If you test one, others are working fine, no problem. That means appointments also same. How to test appointments? An ID is generated here. It's a unique generated this. But for us, users are identified by using user ID. Similarly, you can test appointments and you need to add appointments data. What is appointments data? Appointments data, we have ID, appointment ID. So I'm giving appointment ID, that is a number. Appointment have a title. Appointment title is suppose meeting something. Description, appointment have a description according to our data. Description is suppose meeting with client something, and we have some date, appointment date. Appointment date is, it is because it is JSON file, you have to enter year, month, day in a string. Year, month, and day you need to understand. After that, so this is appointment date. After that, user ID. This belongs to who? It belongs to user ID John12. That appointment belongs to him. Now you send this, then it is also added. Which method? Post. Into which location? Appointments. Now you see in the database appointment also added. That means one appointment is inserted. User details are added, appointments are added. The data will automatically update, right? This is the post method. If we test the post method, it is working fine. All methods will be working. No need to test them. And you see get now, select get method. Now you just use appointments and send. You will see it will show the appointments below. It will show the appointments. Similarly, use test get users, send, it will get the users and show. It will get users and display. Only one user currently we are having. You need to check whether your API is working fine or not. Just you test post method. If successfully data is stored, finish. All are working fine. You need to just handle them. So all API methods are inbuilt for it. JSON server will manage. If you learn Java, .NET, Node.js, any backend technologies, Python and all, in those technologies, they will teach you how to create such APIs. Those technologies will teach you how to build the APIs, how to connect with the database, interact with the data and all. So this is testing up to API. Now what is our job is build UI for this. That means user will have a registration form. From the registration form, he will enter data and submit. The data will be stored in the database, right? So now we need to build the main screen of UI of interacting with this. That means I will show you here. We will plan one design What is the design? We will plan the design with Stitch with Google. You know, this is an AI tool. In Google Stitch, I will go to web category. Here, what to do is create a to do application home page. So, and in that, what points is to do application homepage you have to create. In that, what we need, uh, homepage, it must it must have user login and register tabs. It must have user login and register tabs. That is the first screen we need. So create a to do application homepage. It must have user login and register. And it will create us the design which we will try to create our own. We will see the plan. According to the plan, we will build it. To do home, to do dashboard, what components are required, we will plan. First we will design, first we will see the design, and we will plan the components. We will build those components. Okay, this is the to do homepage. To do homepage, it is showing like this. This is the home. uh, this is too complex, but we don't want directly. This is actually directly screen with adding appointments and deleting. It looks like a dashboard. We don't want a dashboard. What we will do, we'll create one screen. In that screen, we will able to open only login register in the first screen. From register, user can register. From login, user can login. After that, this dashboard will come. This looks better for dashboard. Dashboard means user can log in. After login, his details will come, his appointments and everything will display. Okay. Actually, I already have one design. The to do application design is there. So in this application, hmm, it's a simple one. I think this is a simple one. Okay, this is an incomplete one. The previous project. Okay. So there is in the startup, I will change to do index is in the startup. Okay. I will run this and show you. Actually, we already designed for other project people. This is the home screen. That looks better now. This is the to do home screen. We will plan to create this one. This is the to do home screen. Task manager, features. You have two tabs, one login, another one is register. We have a login and register. We will create this screen, right? And we should make it work. That means user registers. After register, it will come to login. In the login, he will enter credentials. Then it should show the dashboard. In the dashboard, it should display his appointments. He must able to add, edit, delete. This looks better screen. We will try to create this now. Okay. Now building UI for our project, we will do in next class. Tomorrow we will do that. Up to this, make sure that your project is working. Tomorrow I will show some prompts for AI, how to give the prompts and create a good UI. And that UI we will build manually and we will make it work. So that we will start in next session. Tomorrow we will do that. So till tomorrow, make sure that you all created up to API. Already some people done, some people still have to do that. Try that. Okay. If you're done, then tomorrow we will start building the user interface. Okay. Right.